Hey guys, what's going on? It's me, MW3 with some Team Throwing Knife gameplay on this one. We're jumping on board with Mr. Clarky411, beast game from him. And the topic for today's video, what I'm going to be talking about, is something that just dwelled upon me this morning. So I woke up, standard procedure, got my phone, started reading through Twitter, and for some reason I decided to go on the what's trending section, or whatever you want to call it, whatever it's called. Trending topics, and one of them was, I've actually forgotten what it was. I've forgotten what the exact wording was. Hold on, bear with me 1 second. What was it? It was, there we go. My 100 wishes. So for some reason I decided to think a little bit beyond the topic. Just read through a couple of the top tweets for that trend, and they were things like, oh, if I could have 100 wishes, one of them would be to do this and fly and teleport and all your standard stuff. And I just kind of stopped to think, and I thought, how awesome would it be if you could have wishes granted to you, and you could do whatever. You could just do whatever you wanted to. But then, I kind of realised the point that I'd never really thought about before, and I compared it in a way to hacking on a video game. I don't know if you guys have ever done this, or using cheat codes or hacking. I'm sure at some point you've done this on a video game, and at first you're like, oh, this is so cool, I can do whatever, whenever. I can, you know, fly vehicles, I can kill everyone, I have God mode, oh yeah, this is the best thing ever. And then within 10 minutes you're bored, and you're thinking, what's the point in this game? I can do whatever I want to do, there's no challenge, there's no reward, there's nothing. And it was that realisation, and it made me think, would life be the same if you had wishes granted to you? If you had supreme power, would it just get boring? And would you reach a point where actually it became the point like, what's the point anymore? It's like nothing's difficult, nothing poses a challenge. You can just do whatever. That's the question I'm wondering today. I mean, I'm asking you guys to think about it. That's what I'm aiming to do in this video and a lot of my videos in my commentary topic. Just trying to just make you think outside the box, bring up topics you might not usually think about, and just discuss it. So leave in the comments whether you think you'd get bored if you were granted 100 wishes. I don't know that you would, you know. Is the world such a diverse and complex place that you wouldn't get bored with it? Or would you? That's just what I thought I'd bring up, because often, you know, I guess it is, being granted wishes is basically hacking life. And I'm sure a lot of the kind of enjoyment in life is basically bettering yourself, because you may know a long while ago I did a video where I was talking about the idea that humans will never be content. No matter what you've got, you'll always want more, and whether that's a bad thing, whether that's a selfish and an ungrateful thing, or whether that's simply something that's ingrained into our being to make us a successful species. Because surely that's what drives, you know, human civilization. The fact that we always want to better ourselves, and we always want to improve, you know, as people, as a community, as a civilization, as a society, that kind of stuff. And sometimes that improvement is simply impossible, but nonetheless we will always try. And if there was a way to bypass all the effort to achieve that, then would it be as satisfying, you know? So say you want to be a millionaire. Let's throw that out there. It's a nice little example that fits in with my model. So you want to be a millionaire. You work really hard every day, doing whatever, running a business, running a YouTube channel, whatever you're doing, you work really hard, you put loads of time and effort into it, and eventually you're a millionaire. Do you feel better if you've done it that way, or if it's simply been a wish that you've been granted? Obviously this is all theoretical, there's no such thing as a magical wish being granted. Although I guess if a multi-billionaire, it was their wish to give you £1 million or $1 million, then I guess that is a wish coming true in literal senses. So that's just, you know, something to think up. How would it be? I mean, with each individual person there may be a different outlook. I'm not saying there's any particular one you should take, but it's just something that I found fairly interesting when I thought it up on the onset. So that's just about my talking on the topic done. Obviously, I would love to hear your comments, guys, as always. And before I go ahead and ask you for a like rating, I just want to say that although I often say, like, if you could leave a like rating, it would be great, and obviously most of you know that by this point, but, you know, sometimes people forget or they don't realise it actually helps me out. I'm not sure if it even does help me out. I'm not sure if it does help my channel grow, but nonetheless, seeing a lot of likes on a video doesn't motivate me to get the next one made and put in some more time. There's nothing worse than seeing a video that doesn't go down well and it's just like, oh, why do I bother? But of course, we always want to better ourselves, we always want more likes, that's just the way it goes. Here's an outro, other episodes, that kind of stuff, and I will see you guys on my next video.